I want you to stop for a second and think about something you have probably never thought about before. Right now, as you are watching this, trillions of microscopic living organisms are inside your body. In your gut. Working. Communicating with your brain. Regulating your mood. Running your immune system. Deciding, in ways scientists are only beginning to understand, how healthy you feel, how happy you feel, and how long you live. This community of bacteria, fungi, and microbes, called your gut microbiome, is not just a digestive system. It is, in many ways, a second brain. And here is the question that nobody has asked you before. What if your cat is changing it? Not accidentally. Not harmlessly. Genuinely, measurably, scientifically changing the bacteria living inside your body, right now, through every moment you share your home with them. I know that sounds incredible. So let me show you the science. Because this is not a theory. This is happening. And Harvard just helped prove it. The research you were never told about. In 2024, a team of researchers from Harvard Th Chan School of Public Health, one of the most respected public health institutions on the planet, published what they described as the most comprehensive analysis of the companion animal gut microbiome ever conducted. The lead researcher was Dr. Curtis Huttenhauer, a professor at Harvard who has spent his career mapping the human microbiome and its relationship to disease. His lab works on everything from inflammatory bowel disease to cancer to diabetes, all through the lens of gut bacteria. In 2025, Dr. Huttenhauer and Hill's Pet Nutrition launched a new web portal for the One Health microbiome resource. A major step in advancing research into the pet gut microbiome and its connections to human and environmental health, offering open access to a central repository of more than 2,000 pet gut microbiome samples. Pet food industry. And here is what the core research found that changes everything. The Harvard team identified 198 specific bacterial species, called species genome bins, that are shared across cats, dogs, and humans. The same bacteria. Living in your cat's gut and in your gut simultaneously. Oxford Academic. 198 shared species. Between you and your cat. Now, why does that matter? Because your gut microbiome is not just a passive passenger inside your body. It is an active participant in almost every system that keeps you alive and functioning. And when the bacteria inside it change, when new species move in or existing ones shift in abundance, your health changes with them. How the bacteria gets from your cat to you. This is the part that most people have not thought through, and it is genuinely fascinating. You do not need to do anything dramatic for bacteria to transfer between you and your cat. You do not need to eat anything unusual or make any deliberate contact. The exchange happens through the ordinary business of sharing a home. When your cat walks across your kitchen counter, they leave bacteria. When they sleep on your pillow, they leave bacteria. When they rub their face against your hand, that headbutt you love, they are depositing their microbiome onto your skin, from which it can eventually find its way into your system. When you stroke them and then touch your face, or prepare your food, or touch your mouth, bacteria travels. And most significantly, the air in your home. Your home has its own microbiome. Every house does. It is a unique bacterial fingerprint that develops over time based on who lives there, the people, the pets, the plants. Researchers who have studied household microbiomes found something remarkable. Homes with dogs had microbial communities where the dogs had a central role in moving microbes from person to person, acting as microbial bridges between individuals and different areas of the home. Zbiotics. Cats do this too, particularly in the indoor environment where most cats spend the majority of their time. Every breath you take inside your home is passing through an air that your cat has also passed through. Bacteria does not just travel on surfaces. It travels in air. And in the enclosed environment of a home you share with a cat, that exchange is constant. And here is the part that most people find deeply surprising. The study found that 45% of pet owners had their faces licked by their pets, and 45% of pets slept in their owners' beds. The closeness of the relationship directly predicted bacterial sharing. Pairs with a close relationship were 37.5% more likely to share bacteria than pairs with a less close relationship. PubMed. The closer your bond with your cat, the more they sleep with you, the more they press against you, the more you reach for them and stroke them, the more your microbiomes are merging. The December 2024 study that changed how scientists think about this. A study published in December 2024, just months ago, looked at something very specific. Researchers took 40 families with companion animals and 40 families without, analyzed their gut bacteria using advanced genetic sequencing, and compared the results. The results showed significant differences in gut microbiome composition between people who lived with companion animals and those who did not. The Bacillota to Bacteroidota ratio, a key marker of gut health, was considerably lower in the companion animal group at 0.67 compared to 1.02 in those without pets. MDPI. Why does that ratio matter? Because a lower Bacillota to Bacteroidota ratio is associated with better metabolic health, reduced obesity risk, and a more balanced gut environment. People who lived with pets had a gut composition that looked measurably different, and in key ways, healthier, than those who did not. And several bacterial genera were significantly elevated in the pet owner group, including Ruminococcaceae and Prevotalaceae, which are associated with gut diversity and immune function. This does not mean your cat is giving you a daily dose of medicine. The science is not that simple, and we will talk about both sides of this. But it does mean that sharing your home and your life with a cat is doing something real and measurable to the bacteria inside your body.